Let's be honest, social media isn't helping music creators anymore. It's draining them. You post, you edit, you promote, and somehow the more you share, the less you feel. You start second guessing every song, chasing validation instead of creation. Until music, the thing that once gave you life, starts feeling like work. I've been there. After releasing hundreds of songs and nearly burning out completely, I found the truth behind why social media quietly destroys music careers and the exact system that brought my love for music back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how it happens and how to break free and actually grow your music career. Chapter 1, The Invisible Trap. Here's what nobody tells you. Social media doesn't just distract you, it rewires your brain. It turns art into analytics. Every sound, every lyric, every idea has to perform. Instead of asking, do I love this? You start asking, will this go viral? You sit down to make music and can't even finish a track without imagining the caption, the angle, the clip, the virality, what other people will think. You used to write from feeling. Now you write from fear. And this is how social media quietly destroys careers. It convinces musicians that attention equals success, when in reality, it's the fastest way to burnout. Chapter 2, The Moment I Lost My Why. I know that trap because I lived it time and time again. When I was 7, I picked up a guitar because I loved Jimi Hendrix and Pink Floyd. Music made me feel alive. Years later, when I discovered production, I realized I could be a one-man band, that I didn't need a label or a team to create something meaningful. But the deeper I went into social media, the more I lost that sense of freedom. Every song became a gamble. Every mix felt like a test. I'd think, this could blow up. And that's when it stopped feeling like art. Because when you attach your joy to an outcome, you turn the magic of creation into a marketing campaign. That's what broke me. I stopped releasing, I stopped finishing, not because I didn't care, but because I cared too much about the wrong thing. Chapter 3, Why We Keep Falling for It. It took me a long time to understand why, and it's deeper than the algorithm. We're wired to belong. We crave connection, validation, and community. And social media gives us tiny hits of that. One like, one comment, one share at a time. Those notifications aren't random. They're variable rewards. The same psychological trick slot machines use. They hook us by being unpredictable. And that unpredictability keeps you coming back for just one more post, one more scroll, one more chance to feel seen. So when your content performs, it feels like love. When it doesn't, it feels like rejection. And that's why you overthink, over-edit, and stop releasing. It's not procrastination, it's protection. You're avoiding pain. But the real tragedy, we start confusing metrics with meaning. We chase connection in pixels instead of people. And in that chase, we lose the joy that made us artists in the first place. Chapter 4, The Revelation. The truth hit me one day while working on a song I'll never forget. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't polished, but I felt something. That spark, the kind that reminds you of why you started in the first place. And for the first time in years, I didn't care how it would perform. I just wanted to finish it and put it out. That's when I realized something powerful. You can't chase a higher feeling than the one you get when you create something you love. That's the peak. Everything after that, numbers, charts, validation, is just noise. The goal isn't to blow up. It's to stay in love with what you make. Chapter 5, The Turning Point. After that, I changed everything. I stopped doing this alone. I started collaborating again with singers and writers, and something shifted. That pressure disappeared. Music felt fun again. There was laughter, experimentation, energy. That's when I realized real connection doesn't come from comment sections. It comes from collaboration, from being in one room, from building something together. That's what reignited my fire. Collaboration brings back the human part of music that social media stripped away. Chapter 6, The Path Forward. But I also knew I still needed structure because consistency does matter. So I built something that gave me both freedom and discipline. I call it the music growth system. It's simple: one song a month, a release plan that keeps me ahead, 3 to 5 authentic pieces of content that tell the story behind the track, and an ad system that runs while I keep making more music. That's how I stopped playing the algorithm's game and started playing my own. And that's why I built the music rollout tool. It's a free tool I use to plan out every release to make it easy, and it helps you focus on your art again while still growing your career. And the tool specifically focuses on the lyrics and the story and creates content ideas around that. Chapter 7, The Freedom. Once I stopped living for social media, everything got easier. I released more music, I made more money, but most importantly, I fell back in love with the process. Because the truth is, you don't need to post every day. It's not sustainable. You don't need to go viral. You just need a system that protects your creativity and honors your why. Music is the closest thing to magic. It connects us, heals us, and reminds us why we're alive. So don't let social media take that from you. Collaborate, create, release, and repeat. Because the goal is never to go viral. It was to feel alive. And if you're interested in learning about 20 lessons I learned from promoting over 200 songs, you got to check out this video right here.